The chemistry of the degenerative disease. The book describes a group of pathologies catalogued as the most representative degenerative disease affecting the skeletal, motor and neural systems, considered a global health problem with high impact, producing disability, decay in the quality of life, decline of memory and cognitive capacities as well as depressive associated behaviour. Significant progress has been made to ameliorate the progression of these illnesses as shown in this book, covering different strategies including small drug therapies, the use of synthetic oligonucleotides, humanized antibodies, recombinant proteins and gene-modified approach, with highly promising results, although unfortunately not yet sufficient to revert and restore the full capacities. The book also describes the principles of neurotransmission, neurotransmitters, receptor agonists and antagonists, allosteric modulators, and opioid receptors with the aim of providing additional support to understand neuronal functioning and how they are gradually impaired during a degenerative disease progression. Finally, the book explains the cellular mechanisms involved during the degenerative disease advance, including signaling pathways, inflammation processes, immune response, oxidative stress-associated factors, and genetic alterations. Chapter 1. Arthritis. Arthritis is a common joint disorder affecting millions worldwide, with over 100 types, including rheumatoid arthritis and osteoarthritis. It causes pain, stiffness, and swelling due to inflammation and cartilage damage. This chapter explores the underlying mechanisms of arthritis, such as genetic factors, immune system involvement, like the HLA system, and the role of hormones like estrogen. It also discusses how advanced glycation end products, ages, and collagen breakdown contribute to joint deterioration. Current treatments focus on managing symptoms with anti-inflammatory drugs, JAK inhibitors, and pain relievers like ibuprofen or morphine, but these often come with side effects. Emerging therapies, including biomaterials like hydrogels for cartilage repair, show promise. The chapter also highlights how certain medications, like antibiotics or aromatase inhibitors, may unexpectedly worsen arthritis. While exercise and weight management can help, finding effective, long-term solutions remains a challenge. This overview aims to simplify complex science for better understanding and awareness of arthritis and its treatments. Chapter 2. Osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is a condition where bones become weak and brittle due to aging, genetics, hormonal changes, and lifestyle factors like lack of exercise. Key players in bone health include hormones like calcitonin, which regulates calcium levels, and vitamin D, produced in the skin from sunlight. Treatments range from synthetic hormones, example teriparatide, to medications like bisphosphonates, which slow bone loss. However, some drugs, example glucocorticoids for inflammation or SSRIs for depression, can worsen osteoporosis. Newer therapies target proteins like sclerostin to boost bone growth. Understanding these mechanisms helps develop better treatments to prevent fractures and maintain bone strength. Chapter 3. Neurotransmission. This chapter explains how the brain and nerves communicate through chemical signals called neurotransmitters. These messages help control everything from thoughts and feelings to muscle movement. The chapter breaks down how these signals are created, transmitted, and received, focusing on key chemicals like glutamate, GABA, dopamine, and acetylcholine. It also discusses how imbalances in these systems can lead to diseases such as depression, epilepsy, and Parkinson's. Understanding these processes helps in developing drugs to treat these conditions more effectively. Chapter 4. Neuromotor Disorders. This chapter explores various neuromotor disorders like ALS, SMA, and muscular dystrophies. These are conditions that cause muscle weakness or paralysis due to problems in nerve or muscle function, often linked to genetics. It discusses how nerve signals go wrong, how harmful molecules damage cells, and how imbalances in brain chemicals like glutamate contribute to disease. Treatments include special drugs, gene therapy, and newer methods like antisense oligonucleotides that can block harmful gene effects. Although no cures exist yet, scientific progress is offering new hope for managing symptoms and slowing down disease progression. Chapter 5. Multiple sclerosis, MS. Multiple sclerosis, MS is a serious disease where the immune system mistakenly attacks the protective covering, myelin, around nerves in the brain and spine. This causes nerve damage and leads to problems with movement, vision, and coordination. The disease is influenced by genetics, viruses like Epstein-Barr, and lifestyle factors such as smoking or low sunlight. Scientists have linked MS to inflammation, oxidative stress, and immune dysfunction. Although MS has no cure yet, treatments like immunomodulators, antibodies, and new drugs in trials aim to slow its progress and reduce symptoms, offering hope for better management of the disease. Chapter 6. Dementia. This chapter explores the chemical and biological basis of Alzheimer's disease, the most common form of dementia. It explains how brain proteins, especially amyloid beta and tau, misfold and accumulate, disrupting memory and thinking. The disease progresses in 7 stages, from mild memory loss to complete dependence. Key genes, enzymes, and proteins involved in the disease are discussed, as well as the roles of inflammation, oxidative stress, and metal imbalance. Current treatments like enzyme inhibitors and antibody therapies are highlighted, along with ongoing drug development aimed at slowing disease progression and improving brain function. Chapter 7. Parkinson's Disease. Parkinson's disease is a brain disorder that affects movement, balance, and body control, caused mainly by the loss of dopamine, a key brain chemical. It progresses in 5 stages, starting with mild symptoms like tremors and leading to severe disability. A protein called alpha-synuclein clumps in brain cells, worsening the damage. Genetics, environmental factors, and dopamine-related problems all play roles. While there's no cure, treatments like dopamine-boosting drugs, enzyme blockers, and brain stimulation help manage symptoms. New therapies also aim to reduce harmful proteins in the brain, offering hope for better control in the future. Conclusions. Degenerative diseases are difficult to diagnose, prevent, and treat effectively. While research has uncovered many risk factors, especially genetic ones, the exact causes that trigger these conditions are still not fully understood. These diseases affect different parts of the body in various ways, such as cartilage breakdown in arthritis, bone weakening in osteoporosis, nerve damage in multiple sclerosis and ALS, and memory and movement problems in Alzheimer's and Parkinson's diseases. Although no cure exists yet, some treatments can slow disease progression and ease symptoms. These include small molecule drugs, antibodies like denosumab and donanemab, medications that support brain chemicals like carbidopa-levodopa, and genetic therapies like antisense oligonucleotides. Despite the challenges, these therapies offer hope in managing these life-altering illnesses. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel BP International to watch more videos in the fields of science, technology and medicine.